Welcome back, everyone, to our Making It Fun career mode series here in NASCAR Heat 3. So we are ready for Richmond. Now, Richmond is very different from the other dirt tracks in that they are the one dirt track that I feel like has really good AI as far as speed. Now, they're still extremely aggressive and will probably root and gouge us out of the way as needed, but their speed is really good. So I think this is an opportunity for us to use a highly upgraded car and just see what we can do. I have no hopes that we're going to be able to win this race, but I really want to see just how good we can be at this track. So let's go ahead and prepare for the race. I really like looking up at the top of the screen and seeing our money at $82,000. That makes me very happy. Okay, so let's go ahead and adjust the work plan. And we'll see that up next, after Richmond, we'll be back to the short track with Drebin, and then we'll be going to Jefferson, the road course, and I plan on, unless something changes, I plan on skipping that race and simulating that race once again. All right, so for now, we need the normal. Let's go ahead and get our engine. And let's see, I want our suspension. So that is going to get us what? That'll get us 85, 82, and 83. Okay, I'm pretty happy about that. Actually, let's have a little fun here. Let's go ahead and do aero again. Let's get it up to that 90. Because again, I don't think I'm going to have very much speed. I haven't released a setup for the Richmond dirt track for a reason. I just don't enjoy it as much. Haven't had as much fun there. And I don't have the speed that I want there. So I don't have any fear that even if we were fully upgraded 100, 100, 100, then we would be able to win the race or run away with it. So we'll see how we do here. But this should be, as far as I can remember, our best performing car stat-wise that we've had. So it should be fun. Let's just see what we can do with this. One other thing that I want to do before we get into this is I want to, yes, we'll leave just momentarily, but I kind of want to purchase a chassis. And the reason I'm doing this is I want a road course chassis. And the purpose behind that isn't for this season. It's because of what I talked about in, I think it was the last video, may have been a couple of videos ago, about going forward. Once we get into the truck series, I want to continue running. Now that we have the option to simulate races, I really want to use this as an ownership type mode in the lower series, and maybe run a race or two here and there. But for the most part, just simulate those races and in order to give ourselves the best chance for good finishes, and of course maximize our points and our money and all that, we're going to need a road course chassis, and we're going to need to upgrade it. Again, all those upgrades that we're talking about are going to be in future seasons, not right now, but I do want to go ahead and purchase this chassis. And now we'll have a road course chassis that we can at least upgrade somewhat moving forward. All right, so let's go back to adjusting our work plan. Let's see, do we want to? No, I do not want to start it. I hit the wrong button. All right, so we've got everything set right here. Let's go ahead and have Hector, our sole remaining employee. In fact, let's just go ahead and have some fun. Let's spend a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and hire another employee. Maybe just go ahead and hire 2 more employees. All right, let's hire a new one, and perfect. We want somebody who doesn't really have any stats, because I enjoy doing the training and being able to increase that. So we'll take Jake, and then we'll hire 1 more. We'll take Wendy. And okay, so what does that give us now? That's going to give us, let's go back into our employees here. What do we need these guys to do? Here's the fun part for me. This is why I enjoy the career mode and owning your own team and all of that. So we've got 2 suspension guys. Do we need another engine guy? I don't think we actually do. Not right now, anyway. And do we need another aero person? Probably next season, maybe. Yeah, maybe next season we'll need an aero person, but another aero person, but not right now, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need that just yet. So we're going to leave that alone. We went ahead and hired our employees, but we don't really need them right now. So we're not going to upgrade them. All right, so next track is going to be short track. We don't want to do anything with the suspension because I might do the same thing I did this last time and forget that I've already upgraded it once and then upgrade it again before the next race. So we're not going to do that, which means that it is the road course setup that's going to get a little work, and it's going to be on suspension. All right, this is where it's very tempting for me to get into the engine and have another engine person, just so we can get a couple of options. But for right now, I'm going to hold off on that. Just for now, though. Okay, let's go ahead and start that work. I think we got everything we need. All right, if we take a look at bay number 2, our normal car, 85, 90, and 83, so that's going to be really good. And I believe very close to our best performing car ever, if I remember correctly. And then on bay 3, we upgraded our suspension to an 80, so before the next race, we'll do some more work on that. And we should have a fairly nice car for the road course, and we'll see what kind of results we get in simulating. Last time we finished dead last. We'll see what happens this next time. But that's still a couple of races away. For now, it's time to head to Richmond, and let's see what kind of speed we've got. All right, it is race time here at the Richmond Dirt Track. Our starting location is not very good. I think it was 17th, and we were well off the pace of the pole guy. The pole here was very quick, even for a fully upgraded car that I've run. So this should be a very interesting race for us. You can see these guys are already filing by us, and I've been wide open since the green flag. All right, so this track you can, like all the others, wow, look at this traffic. Like all the others, you can run this one wide open, but this one is actually really easy to run wide open. We'll see if we can ever get to that point, but right now I'm having to do a lot of lifting because we're in a lot of traffic. Now, another interesting thing about this particular track is you can use the aprons a lot. Using the apron it doesn't upset the car, at least the way I'm driving and have it set up, it doesn't upset the car at all. In fact, a lot of times it really helps the car to turn, so I don't hesitate about going down onto the apron. Particularly when it's heavy traffic like this. Yeah, our speed is just not good. Doesn't appear as though we have top 10 speed in this particular race. We got 40 laps, so we got plenty of time to let some of this thin out. And actually, ouch! Good job. Way to pull right down in front of me there and cut me off. So again, AI very aggressive at this track. Trying to give these guys plenty of room because I know how aggressive they are. But at the same time, if I feel like I can make a pass, I'm going to stick it in there and do it. All right, wow, we passed multiple cars the last couple of laps here. So as things thin out, maybe we do have a little bit more speed, and maybe we can get up to the top 10. Ouch. Nice little love tap. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he definitely was going to cut us off. He didn't want any part of us getting around him. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting to try to get past some of these guys. Yeah, he's giving us, look at that. He's giving us no room whatsoever. And then let me guess, he's going to be mad at me when the race is over. Yep, he's bumping on me again. Or at least somebody, there's actually 2 cars out there, so somebody was. All right, he says I'm clear, and apparently I actually am. At least for now. But yeah, Anthony was not making it easy for us to get by. He was going to make sure that we earned it, which is perfectly fine with me. All right, we are up to 11th, and again, now you can see just how spread out things have gotten. So we'll have clumps of cars located around the track, but other than that, you got a lot of open space. And I'm hoping we can use this as an opportunity to run some wide open laps and make up a little ground on the folks in front of us. But yeah, this track, when you're not dealing with traffic, is very easy to run wide open, which is part of the reason why it's not as fun for me, is because it gets kind of boring. It's kind of like running laps all day long at Daytona by yourself on the track. It's just not fun until you start adding a bunch of other cars out there, and then at least see where you can stack up. All right, I'm not sure that we're a whole lot faster than the guys in front of us, if any. I think we're making some headway on 10th place, or what I assume is 10th place. So very little steering input going through the corners. It just doesn't take a lot to get this car to rotate, or over-rotate as the case may be. All right, 26 more laps to go. All right, we're definitely faster than Brown just ahead of us. But the question is, are we fast enough to pass him? Because we got to get position on him and then maintain that position through the corner, and hopefully pass him on the next straightaway. So like right here. Try to get under him. Nope, not quite. Same thing here. Try to get down as low as I can. Use that apron a little bit and try to get by him. All right, he's going to come back on our outside, but I think we should be good as long as I don't mess up the corner. All right, yeah, so we managed to make the pass. Now that got us into the top 10, which frankly is farther forward than I thought we were going to be. All right, now the mission is simple. Let's run down the next guy. The beauty of the long races, and why I've always enjoyed longer races, not that this one is particularly long, but the reason I enjoy longer races is because generally at some point during the race, if you can keep the cautions to a minimum, it will come down to who's got the car performance lap after lap. So you got to have that consistency, because it's not always going to be about beating and banging. And it's nice to have opportunity for some clean track and just see where you stack up on speed lap after lap. So I really enjoy that aspect of longer races. And I'm really hoping that we can do a lot more of that as we move up through the ladder. The only downside is longer races make for longer videos. Let's see if we can pass this guy on the high side. I don't know that we can.
Still there. All right, now you're clear.
Alright, we are clear. Didn't know if we were going to have enough speed to pass that guy on the high side.
Stay up high here. Stay up high. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. All right, now you're clear.
Alright, so looks like we made that pass pretty easily. Another lap car down. And there's ninth position right in front of us. So we've got some time. We're just past halfway in the race. See if we can use this inside and get position. Not quite. Can we hang in here?
Stay on the bottom here, boy. Still there. All right, clear outside.
All right, I think we did it. We said it clear outside.
Stay low. Stay low. You're in full. Still there.
Ouch. Okay, a lot of beating and banging there. Apparently he did. Ouch, another one.
Clear all around.
So apparently he didn't appreciate being passed, even though he is a lap down. It has been for some time. And now we got a lot of open track. Now the key is, just like what we saw in previous races, does the guy we just passed for ninth have the speed to run us back down once he gets clear of traffic? It doesn't appear so right now. Either that or he's still in traffic. Alright, so we'll try our best to run down the 8th position now. Car's handling great. I mean, but it basically feels like Daytona or Talladega out here when you're not in traffic. It's very easy to keep the car wide open, and basically it's about not over rotating the car, not under rotating the car, just turning the wheel as little as you can get by with to maintain that speed. Alright, I'm assuming this is a lap car that we're coming up on in front of us. Yeah, he's in 20th place, so I kind of figured that, given how quickly we're running him down. Oh, look out, we got a wreck. We got a spinner coming off the corner.
10 laps to go.
All right, 10 more laps. Let's see if we can get back on our pace here. It doesn't look like there's anybody in front for us to run down. All right, this should set up nicely for a pass here on the bottom, going through 1 and 2. Thankfully, he didn't put up a whole lot of fight and beat and bang on me like the other guy did. Again, another car immediately in front of us, but I'm guessing this is another lap car.
Clear all in the bottom, clear down low. Inside.
And all right, it's the leader. All right, so we are just like what we talked about at Vegas in the last race. You know, you're running 9th here. You think you're having a good race, and then all of a sudden you get lapped. So that puts it in perspective just how slow we're going overall, even though we've managed to get into the top 10. there's quite a bit of disparity among the field here as far as speed.
Clear all around.
Alright, so the leader there is running some really quick laps, particularly compared to us. We were somewhere around 1.5 to 1 3/4 seconds off the pace of a fully upgraded car, or at least for me anyway. So it's not surprising that we would get lapped. Let's see if this is the second place guy that's coming inside of us now. Yes, indeed. We'll let him go. See if he can run down the leader and make a race out of it for the last couple of laps. All right, another car to our inside. Third place. All right. Ooh, had to get out of the gas right there, as those guys were definitely slowing down. Yeah, way down. Slowing way down. But again, it's a beautiful thing about this track that you can use the apron as much as you want to and it doesn't upset the car. That is great because it is definitely needed. You need all the space you can get on the bottom. All right, so we come home in 9th place. Very happy with that. Again, that's better than I thought we were going to be. We were the first car 1 lap down. We will take it. Okay, let's see what we ended up with. $9,600 plus our team payout. And then our merchandise payout, nope, still $10. We're selling 1 t-shirt per race apparently. All right, let's head back to the main screen. Another successful race in the books. And all right, you've made the playoffs. So it is now playoff time. And this is where it's going to get interesting. I'm actually hoping we don't have enough to win the championship. I know that sounds probably odd to a lot of people, but we already know we've got plenty of speed that we could make this easy on ourselves to win the championship, but I don't want that. I want to put ourselves in a position where we don't have enough speed to get it done. Unfortunately, we got momentum now, and that 10% speed boost. Let's see what kind of message we got.
Congrats on making it to the playoffs. There's still a long way to go, but keep working hard, and I know you'll be a champion.
There you have it. All right, and once again, we have drivers telling us that we raced clean. You just never know. All right, now that's going to be, I believe that's our first friend. So Anthony is our first actual friend, I believe. Okay, so we're doing well. Let's see what's up next for the Camping World trucks. All right, so we're in a 4-star ride now. And let's see, the number 22 truck at Pocono. Okay, $27,000. So the better car you get, the better finish they expect. This time a top 15, but you also get more money for it. So very exciting, and that'll be what we'll be doing in our next video. For now, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate all the support you guys give for us here on this channel. And stay tuned as we will continue our Making It Fun gameplay series here in NASCAR Heat 3.